Hey, today we have a Shakesyear on the road. We are still in Act 1, Scene 2 of Hamlet, and we get to hear from Claudius again today. Yesterday, Claudius was trying to convince the country that this was a good thing, that he married his brother's widow when his brother died. And then he's also like, I'm going to go assert my power in Norway and make sure that they don't come and attack. And then what we didn't see in between yesterday and today is Laertes, who is the son of Polonius, who's just like a dude in the court somewhere, was like, I was here for the funeral, but I'd kind of like to go back to school in France now. Is that cool? And he's like, yeah, sure, go on back to France. And then basically Hamlet wants the same thing. Hamlet wants to be able to go back to France because he really doesn't like his new daddy or his new stepfather. But the king says no, like, the queen is like, why do you seem so sad? And Hamlet is like, I don't seem sad. I am sad. I am the embodiment of sad. And so Claudius today gets to give Hamlet an answer but starts out by saying, when Hamlet's like, I am the epitome of sad, Claudius says, "'Tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give these morning duties to your father. But you must know, your father lost a father, and that father lost his. And the survivor bound in filial obligation for some term to do obsequious sorrow, but to persever in obstinate condolement is a course of impious stubbornness. 'Tis unmanly grief. It shows a will most incorrect to heaven, a heart unfortified, a mind impatient, an understanding simple and unschooled. For what we know must be, and is as common as any the most vulgar thing to sense. Why should we in our peevish opposition take it to heart? Why, 'tis a fault to heaven, a fault against the dead, a fault to nature, to reason most absurd, whose common theme is death of fathers, and who still hath cried from the first course till he that died today, this must be so. We pray you, throw to earth this unprevailing woe, and think of us as of a father. For let the world take note, you are the most immediate to our throne, and with no less nobility of love than that which dearest father bears his son, do I impart toward you. For your intent in going back to Wittenberg, it is most retrograde to our desire, and we beseech you, bend you to remain here in the cheer and comfort of our eye, our chiefest courier, cousin, and our son." And at which point Gertrude chimes in and she's like, yes, please stay. And Hamlet's like, okay, fine, I will. And Claudius says, great answer. And then they leave and we get to hear tomorrow from Hamlet himself how he's really feeling about all of this. I will see you then. Mwah.